You are now listening to Mike's Opinion, Logic Unlimited.
That's right, you are now listening to the Mike's Opinion podcast. Thank you so much for listening. How are you doing? You know I always want to know, how you doing? I care. I want to know that you alright out there. Now, everybody can't be alright, right? I mean, we could. If we had Shangri-La and Utopia, but we don't. So if you not good, find a pathway to get good. You know what I'm saying? You can do it. One day at a time. There's always tomorrow. So I hope you're doing all right. I really do. Run a little late recording. Tonight had me a little snacky snack. Before I get started, I was hungry. I ate light tonight. Wifey made the homemade from scratch shrimp fried rice. Mwah. Shout outs to Wifey. Always hooking it up. Love it. You know, my wife is half Asian. For those who don't know, half black, half Asian. The Asian is real though. Delicious. I should be 300 pounds, you know, trying to, you know, work out, sweat a little bit, even though I really don't, just naturally slim. I'm not slim right now. It's fat though, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so the snack, back to the snack. Yo, you ever had the soft pretzels? Like I grew up, you know, I'm from New York, you know, shout out New York. I live in near Dallas right now, Texas, and I have 4 minute. Southern hospitality is real, but them soft pretzels on the corner, yo, them joints was delicious. Just like the hot dog stands, they had the pretzel joints. Anyway, I'm fond of a warm, soft pretzel. So they got some at the grocery store. I ain't saying no names. I'm not sponsored. Support the show, please. Links in show notes. Support the show. But them pretzels, yo, they hit. So I'm going to get to the top 5. Hold on. You know what this is, yeah, we getting there. But I had to have a snack. And these pretzels, yo, the soft pretzels, you can nuke them. You take them out the freezer, you know, throw them in the microwave. They come out, you know, you wet them, make them nice and soft. You throw them in the microwave, boom. And then I take a stick of butter, give them a massage on both sides with the melted butter, boom. Sprinkle a little salt on there. Man. Yo, I got the roasted garlic powder. Boom. And then I take the grater, take the block of Parmesan, grate the Parmesan on there. Yo, the Parmesan, garlic Parmesan pretzels. Mwah. Delicious. That's why I had a snack. And I got me a little club soda over here. It's got a brand name, so I ain't you know, I ain't trying to show it. And a lot of people like, yo, Mike, you black. For sure. Why you like club soda? That's like black people liking cats. Yo, I like cats. You know, I just lost my 2 cats not too long ago. Miss them. Gonna get some more, but we taking a pause from the pets. But, you know, I digress. I'm all over the place, right? But I'm getting there. Hold on. It's all connected. So, club soda is refreshing. It don't have no real taste. I'm pretty sure it's not a lot of caloric content, like calories with that. And I like it. And why I like it? Because my grandma's, rest in peace to Nana, you know what I'm saying? Growing up in Harlem, she used to rock with her drinks, yo. She used to rock the club soda, and I tasted it, and I like it. You know, a lot of people don't like club soda. They got all the no flavor. They got seltzer, they got club soda, and they got tonic water. All them joints ain't got no flavor, but the club soda's popping, yo. Anyway, so here we are. My top 5 rappers. Top 5, baby. Top 5. Now, I need to preface my top 5. I'm just going to say some things. These are my top 5 rappers of all time. And I'm just going to tell you, all of these lists, like, they relative to the individual. And what that means is I can't tell you how to feel, right? I can't tell you how to feel. So, especially with music, because music is an emotion manipulator. It's a memory provoker. Music is a breakup transitioner. It's a mood setter. Among many other things. I heard some noise. I was about to reach for that joint real quick. My printer just started cleaning itself out the blue. I was about to yell. Anyway, but music is a lot of things. You can have the exact same song and it can mean 100 different things to 100 different people. So this is what I say. It's all relative. Because when you mention an artist, you think of their work, right? You think of their song, and that song make you think of how you first heard it. When you put it on repeat, what it means to you. Yeah, it's kind of noisy. I hope y'all hear that noise. But, I don't know what made it just, I ain't pressing no buttons or nothing. It be doing that, yo. Printer just keeping itself clean. I've had this printer for a minute. So maybe that's why it's still working, because it cleaned itself like a cat. There's another cat reference. Anyway, so at the end of the day, though, for me, and I'm going to tell you the reasons why I like these people and some that I know people going to be like, yo, they not on your top 5. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. Because some people get mad heated like with this, right? In their feelings. First of all, you don't see the gray hair because I shaved all my hair off from letting it grow back, and I may shave it off again because I don't know, you beard dudes, big ups to y'all, but it's getting ready to get hot. It's springtime, you know what I'm saying? March is almost over, 2023. You can wear them hair hats on your face if you like. Bug nest, you know what I'm saying? Some of them fly, I ain't hating, but I'm just saying, that just ain't me, but you go ahead with your bad self. Go ahead, Grizzly Adams, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I like it clean and fresh. Like I like my chocha. No hair. TMI? Perhaps. But before I get to my top 5, and why I'm going to go ahead and just spark immediate beef with the ones that don't make it anywhere near my top 5. And yes, Jay-Z. And I know people just close their computer, unplug their headphones, they shut off their phones like this dude is bugging. Nah, I'm not. You say, yo, Hov H to the. He's number 1 on everybody's list. He's the GOAT. Not even close for me. And I gotta say something. Just because somebody's not on my list don't mean I hate them. I'm not hating on none of these dudes, their accomplishments. They stepped out there, they did their thing, and I give big ups to all the artists out there. The popular ones, the unpopular ones. Do you? Do you? But Jay-Z, look. His voice is whack, okay? That's just me. Okay? Like I said, I'm in New York from before Hawaiian Sophie days. I've been in jams before. I've been in places with Jay before he blew up. Now, I don't know him. I don't know Jay. I know a lot of famous people. He ain't one of them. Look, I'm from New York. Like I said, New York City. Okay. I just happen to have been born and raised there. And in New York, where I come from, you had to have the complete package to be great or to be the GOAT or to be good. And for me, what that means is, you had to be handsome. Pause. Alright, you had to have a good look, you know what I'm saying? You had to have a distinct, great voice. Now, while Jay-Z's voice is distinct, it damn sure ain't great to me. That shit is just, I don't want to say it's like, nails on a chalkboard, but it's just, I just ain't never really, been that. To be great, you had to write, for me, you gotta write most of your own shit. You gotta be fly and dress smart, say clever stuff and have the it factor. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta have on and off stage presence. And today, so many people just give credit and accolades and raise people up because other people did, or because society did, or certain magazines or publications did. They don't really dig into the real meat of stuff. For me, again, this is me. This is Mike, the Mike's Opinion Podcast, and this is me. Alright? If it resonate with you, so be it. And I don't mean no disrespect to nobody. I'm just pointing out the reasons why I may not necessarily be feeling you and why you are not my top 5. You know what I'm saying? So, Jigga is only carried by his beats and his wordplay and his non-rap accomplishments. So as far as rappers, I'm not saying he's not my top 5 humans. I don't even have a list for that because we all our top 5 humans is family, right? Our fam. You know what I'm saying? Those are our top 5 people is family. That's automatic. But when it comes to rappers, Jay-Z ain't even close to my top 5. He just ain't. Dope beats. Yes, that's not him. That's producers. Content. Maybe he's writing his own stuff. Maybe he's not. I don't know. I really didn't take the time to research it for this episode because I don't care. He's just whack. Like that Grammys performance God did. First of all, stand up. You're not God. You're not Jesus. I know you made God dead and all that, but come on with that. People are like, oh, like, first of all, I ain't never been that dude. I've never been starstruck, shook. You put on your pants one leg at a time, just like I do. You human. Yeah, you got this talent for artistry, whatever. I got talent too. We all got talent. Whatever that talent. Your talent may be dusting your house. You might be the swiftest duster around. When you get that rag, you know what I'm saying? You may not be able to play music or rap or write, but that's not the only thing that makes you great. There's a lot of things we only respect in this society, but there's a lot of great people out there. Sanitation, plumbers, FBI, I mean, whatever. It don't even matter. People of all types have all types of talents. Now, people deem this music stuff and sports stuff, which is black people, is all we got, as, oh, it's so moving, it's so special, so talented. Yeah, it may be that. But what about that real teacher that know how to touch them kids? That know how to really relate them lessons? Huh? Yeah. What about that? Look, I can go on about this, but music is music. It's calms the savage beast, and music is special because it can bond people. It can translate to people, right? You don't even have to know the song, the music, the lyrics for, two people with two different languages to enjoy the music part of it. Same thing with mathematics. Mathematics is a universal language. I'm not hating. I'm just telling you why these people ain't make it on my top list. And I know a lot of y'all is riding Jay-Z's jock. But he's whack to me. Do I bump some of his beats? Of course. Has he made some crafty, clever lyrics? Of course. Are some of his beats mad fat? Of course. Are there many other better? Absolutely. He ain't number one. He ain't no GOAT. Period. End of story. Y'all could raise him up and lift him up. You know, smart businessman. Seemingly. Anyway, back to the list. Lil Wayne. No. Not even close to my top 5. Not gonna be able to do it. Once again, have I bumped Wayne, Weezy, Wayne, whatever you call him, Wayne, Lil Wayne? Yes. But them qualifications, his voice to me is mad annoying. Was I bumping Lollipop like everyone else? Of course I was. He got some slaps. That's true. Once again, this is relative to the list. Who made the cut? Who is in my top 5? I'm not saying I ain't feeling none of his music, just like with Jay-Z. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they're not in my top 5, and this is why they're not in my top 5. Goon, Goblin, you look like one. And I don't mean no disrespect. I'm just saying, like I'm saying from New York, you had to have the complete picture. You had to be fly, yo. You had to look good. You know what I'm saying? We want our woman to look good, right? You know what I'm saying? Dudes, looks matter in this world. That's all I'm saying. Now he's been rich, successful, had honeys. Like, I seen him dating, Lil Wayne dating Christina Milian. To me, it's like, which one of these things don't belong? Like, it just didn't match. I'm like, word? I don't know, yo. I swear I don't mean no disrespect. This is just my perception. And I definitely ain't the most handsome person on the planet. So, hey, it's all relative, right? Beauty is in the eye of the beer holder. I'm sure his mama love him. But all the dudes on my top 5, I think are handsome fellas. Again, pause. I'm as straight as they come. So I'm secure enough of my manhood to acknowledge another man's handsomeness. You know what I'm saying? So once again, Lil Wayne, Saved by the Beach, and like, he's a raunchy, gritty, like, street dude, right? I'm from Harlem and the Bronx. Bronx was grittier, but all my early years was in Harlem. And Harlem, it was, like Brooklyn keep on just making it, Manhattan keep on making it, Brooklyn keep on taking it. There's these things, right? Boogie Down, Bronx, Queens, all that. But my New Yorkers, my native New Yorkers, know Harlem, we had a thing. Harlem was sophisticated. Harlem was sharp and fly. Yeah, we still in them streets, hard as ever. But we had that finesse. We had that style. We had the flyness. We didn't have to look gritty to be grimy. You hear what I'm saying? I hope you understand that, what I'm trying to say here. So, everybody want to be hard. And I'm about to digress for a minute. Yo, black men. And ain't no honeys on my list. No females. No disrespect. But when black men gonna get it together? When we gonna build the real Wakanda? Can we stop shooting, killing, beating each other up? Rodney King, can we all just get along? Imagine for 1 second if black men bonded together and every black man you saw was like, yo, what's up, black? What's up, man? Squash all beefs. Worldwide would be great, but let's start right here in the United States. Let's set the example of what true togetherness could be. Alright, I'm a dead dad for right now. I'll probably do a whole episode on that. If I haven't already, actually. But yo, Lil Wayne's not on my top 5. Alright, I need to say this before I say this next, dude. This is not a trick. This is not a game. I'm not trying to make my podcast blow by saying some controversy going against the grain. No. This is how I really feel. This is how I really rock. And anybody that knows me will tell you. Yeah, Mike different. I'm not afraid to go against what anybody else say. I'm true to me, always have been and always will be. And sometimes it's unpopular. Excuse me. Sometimes it's misunderstood. And I really ain't trying to convince you. If any of my points make you go, you think about that, If I change your mind, that's on you. I'm not trying to change your mind. But I couldn't just say, this person's not on my list, this person's not on my list, or this person is on my list without giving you some reasoning behind my choices. I'm just letting you know this is what it is. And by the way, I'm doing a show about hip hop. This episode's about hip hop, so I got on my hip hop gear. You know what I'm saying? But I usually have my Mike's Opinion shirt on. Get you one. Cop you some merch. Support the show. Link anywhere you listen. Even if you watch it on YouTube. Yo, get some merch. I only got a couple shirt designs out there right now. But it's basic, but it's good. It's good. It's good. You know what I'm saying? Support the show. Rap Mike's Opinion Podcast. I'd appreciate it greatly. Drake. I can't say I understand. Once again, I have bumped some Drake joints. But it's crazy to me. Like I said, I ain't never been a fan dude. I'm not like it's blah, blah, blah. Nah. Yeah, what's up? And I'm talking about from a teen, from young. I've never been that. Some people just get so moved by the artistry, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you get so touched that these people become hyperhuman, they ascend in greatness. They beyond human. It's so great. Let me tell you something. It's all rehearsed. It's all written and planned. Lights, camera, action, makeup. It's all made to look a certain way. I'm not saying it's not real authentic. I'm not saying, them freestyles on Flex ain't really that. All I'm saying is we all human. We all got talents. You can recognize these people's talents without making them think they gods and you treating them as such. I'm not hating. I know some people will be like, yo, you hate it. Yo, these people are greatness. They beyond human. They all of that. And then some. If that's who they are to you, mwah. To you. That's what LL used to do, right? Mwah. So, even the number one person on my top 5, I'd still be like, yo, what's up? We'll go grab a sandwich or something. What's what you see on TV yesterday? I'd have the normal conversation as I would with anybody else. Anytime I've been in any of these places with famous people, what's up? I mean, some people can't talk. I'm not judging. Do you? That's who you are. If you are so touched in your heart, then I hope you enjoy that. Not knocking it, not hating. What does Drake stand for? I don't mean the name or like an acronym or nothing. I mean, as an artist, if you had to say Drake stands for what? Like we know Jay-Z, right, supposedly got a street image, even though he ain't been street for a long, long time. I don't know if he still got street connections. I don't know. Whatever. I still got a lot of my street connections with my boys, that the ones that ain't dead or in prison. So, Drake's voice is highly annoying to me. Highly. It's just not that. You got a really soft image. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but his mouth looked like the Joker. Like from Batman. It looked like he could swallow a watermelon whole. I don't mean no disrespect. I swear. I'm just calling it how I see it. I told you looks is important. And they styling him greatly. Like, I don't be on blogs and I don't even really watch videos a lot, but the pictures I've seen of him, his stylist is doing their thing. They doing his thing. You know? I ain't mad at him. I'm just telling you the things that stand out that don't appeal to me as far as an artist, as a rapper. You know what his theme is? Champagne Poppy, I think his thing is. Anyway, what is that? So he's Mr. Champagne. You know, like, I know you like all about the luxury, but people starving out here, yo. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, what are you saying? What do you stand for? You know, I don't know these people. I know some of the people that I'm going to talk about. Like I said, I'm not clout chasing, so I am not mentioning any affiliations, who I know, who I don't know. And this ain't an ad for none of them. Maybe he is helping people behind the scenes. He's lifted up his whole family, extended family, friends, family, and he's a charitable philanthropist. Perhaps. Next, that's not on my list. Everybody I've mentioned so far, not on my list. Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Drake, J. Cole, he just not. He just ain't. Those are people who are not on my list. So, feel free. I'm on the socials. Slide to my DMs. Message me anywhere you see fit. All in the show notes. Shoot me an email directly if you like mikesopinionshow@gmail.com. Should you disagree? There's many lists out there. Lately, Billboard had a list. I've heard many podcasts, different people talking about it. And Billboard shouldn't even qualify for a list. Hey, anybody can have their own list. Billboard included. But I want to tell you, when I tell you who's on my top 5, what doesn't matter to me. Longevity does not matter. It don't matter how long you've been around, because you could have got shot up. You could have got out the game to do something else. Longevity shouldn't be relevant. I don't care how many gold or platinum plaques you got. How many certifications. That don't matter to me. Okay, awards may be biased, may be able to be manipulated. I don't care about how many awards you got. Grammys, Billboard Awards, American Music Awards, any of those awards. Don't matter to me. They're not included to me in my top 5. That's not what makes you top 5. Presence, voice, style, lyrical content, flow, lyrics. Those are the things that matter to me in my top 5. You know what I'm saying? So I think those are the things that like really, really matter. You know, so I'm going to start with 5. I'm going to work my way up to 1. And now there's going to be people that's going to agree with this. And there's going to be people just going to try to clown me because of this. They can be like, yo, son, you bugging. First of all, the people not on your list, you crazy. You crazy. And I say, no, I'm not. I told you why they not on my list. All right. Some people when talking about, catching lyrics, they say, I ain't talking fast, you listening slow. And I only say that to say, my hearing works fine. I ain't got no hearing aids. And I know good music. I love all types of music, all genres of music. And some of y'all will be like, yo, but you said you drink club soda. You whack. Like, just based on me drinking club soda, I'm disqualified. You like cats and you drink club soda? You can't say nothing to me. You can't say nothing to me about the music you like because you drink club soda. So look, it's all relative. I'm just sharing this because it's topic right now. Top 5. I hadn't done a top 5, so I said I'm going to do my top 5. All right. First of all, honorable mentions, because it was torn. I could interchange these, but they didn't make my top 5. Black Thought from the Roots and Biggie, Notorious B.I.G. And I know they'd be like, oh, who is this Negro? The Mike's opinion? Mike, who is this dude? Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Drake, J. Cole, Biggie, and Black Thought are not in his top 5? Yup. Not on my top 5. Not. So, number 5 on my top 5 rappers of all time. And before I get to that, I just want to say, it's probably people that never cut a record that they had the opportunity and all the things, components would have lined up that they might have been. It's some dudes that's out there that's really, really good that we'll never hear them. Excuse me. We'll never hear them. So I just wanted to say that. I'm pretty sure, just like it's hoopers or football players or baseball players, they got caught up in one thing or another, and we'll never know their music. Actually, I got a cassette tape of a dude, and I can't remember his name. This dude I used to work with a long time ago, and he went in the studio. He never made it nowhere. He should have. He definitely should have. I want to see if I can find that. I just thought about that. Number 5 on my list of top 5, DMX. Rest in peace to DMX. You know what I'm saying? Hard. From the streets. I really wish he would have been able to control his demons. We all got him, right? But I think he was going too soon. But DMX's voice, lyrics, songs, slipping. Stop being greedy. All the prayers, dude prayed a lot in his music. Party up. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. And that would have been the only thing that made this episode better. Like, if I could have played these songs, some of these songs I'm gonna mention. DMX is top 5. I don't care what you say. He had the whole package. He had the complete package. You know what I'm saying? And the way he would spit and entertain. Because at the end of the day, this is all entertainment. Now, for a lot of people, and myself included, music can be a lot more, right? It's the theme to our lives. It's the theme music to our lives, right? Especially stuff we got on repeat, stuff that we love. Nowadays, I still got records. I got 45s. I got 78s. I got reel-to-reel 8 tracks, cassettes, LP 33s. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm from the old school. I still love listening to those things. But now it's on digital. Like, if there's an EMP, an electromagnetic pulse, and all electricity is lost on Earth, y'all are lost. You're lost. Can't get your playlist. Because your phone is your everything. It's your life. I'm not going there right now, though. Go live in the forest for a week. Unplug. No electronics. Could you do that? electronically dependent, electronically addicted. Ain't we all though? My phone right over there, yo. It's right there. So, look, DMX, top 5 of all time. He had that whole package. And for me, there's no disputing that. That grimy, gritty. Like I said, you know, I'm from the street. There's no, you know, arguing that. This is just a fact. So I love that hard hitting, hardcore, that gangster. You know, I appreciate all the stuff though. Like I said, I'm not hating on Drake. You know what I'm saying? When I say he just ain't on my top 5. Anyway, DMX. Number 4, Tupac. Tupac is on my list because of his social consciousness, because of the subject matter of his songs, because of his range, because of his rebel spirit, and because the music was fire and meaningful. Once again, it's all relative, right? To me. Like his songs had substance to them. A lot of them did. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people going, but I mean, y'all already know this, but he's from New York. Pac is from New York. Now he disowned the East Coast, but don't get it twisted. And a lot of people say, yo, your top 5 is heavy with a New York bias, with an East Coast bias. Perhaps. I'm not going to run from that. I own that. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Yes. Yes. I was born and raised there. Even though I live in the South now, the dirty South. You know, but I love all kind of music. I love all kind of hip hop. West Coast, Midwest, South. I mean, all of it. If it moves me, if I like it, I like it. I don't care where it's from. You know what I'm saying? And Pac is considered a West Coast dude, right? So that's just what that is. But Brenda's got a baby. All eyes on me. Keep your head up. Huh? I get around. Round and round. Round we go. Yo. So many joints, yo. Rest in peace. Tupac Shakur. Tupac. Everybody on my list ain't dead, thank God. But the first 2, number 5 and number 4, are once again gone too soon. Biggie got an honorable mention. Gone too soon. You know. And before I go on, I just want to say, you know, Black Thought, I hear a lot of these lists. A lot of people just don't even think about Black Thought from the roots. How he ain't in people's top 5, top 10 for sure. He don't even be mentioned a lot of times. I don't agree with that. I don't understand that, how that happens. Number 3 on my list, top 5 rappers of all time, is Chuck D. And some people already on my list like, get out of here with this, yo. I'm telling you, and I'm telling you why. Chuck, he ain't got a whole lot of solo joints out there. Of course, he rocked with Public Enemy. But what would Public Enemy be without Chuck D? So, I didn't care if he was in a group or not when I was making this list. But Chuck's voice is one of the, if not the epitome of a rap voice. I mean, you could say that about DMX. Distinct voices. The minute you hear it, totally recognizable, you know who it is. Chuck D's timing, delivery. Again, social consciousness matters to me. And let me tell you why. Now, of course, we know who P.E. was, right? The name is a Public Enemy. Fight the Power. Welcome to the Terror Dome. Brothers gonna work it out. I mean, look. lyrical content that strives to uplift humans and uplift your race matters to me. Like DMX, he prayed. Tupac, socially conscious. Was hood, thug life, but yo, dear mama, you know what I'm saying? Talking about teenage pregnancies and hookers and Brenda's got a baby. Look, we need these things. And I know what I'm about to say. I'm just going to be the old dude talking about the young dudes. I'm not throwing no shade at the young dudes. Get your money. Do your thing. But so many seem to be primarily focused about a bag. Like, you know, X-Clan, Public Enemy, you know, Self-Destruction. It ain't but self-destruction. Where those songs at? Where the socially conscious uplifting the people? Where's the black positivity? And I'm not a racist by any sense of the word, but, you know, San Francisco is trying to give out reparations and black people still struggling. Period. End of story. You cannot erase or get rid of centuries upon centuries upon centuries upon centuries of suffrage and slavery in 60, 70 years. It's embedded at a molecular level in DNA. So we still need that is what I'm saying. Upliftment. So all these clever, crafty lyrics to a fat beat and ain't saying nothing. And all music can't be that. I get it. We need the party music. We need the gangster hard music from the thugs out there. You know what I'm saying? We need to get money music. You know what I'm saying? We need the stuff that's going to motivate us and make us, you know, feel spirited. But where's the positivity music? Where's the black power music? Where's the consciousness enlightenment music? Seems to be missing to me. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I got playlists. I listen to, you know, Caviar and new music and this and that. I listen for 10 seconds next. It's the same stuff. My gun, my gat, my car, my chain, my girl, the bag, the money. Don't y'all think or want anything else? It's that golden bull syndrome. You could get money, you get a big house, 10 cars, of a jet, and still be miserable. Cause, you know, it don't mean much. At the end of the day, that material stuff don't mean nothing. So anyway, I know I digress. I always do. But it's all connected. Believe that. Chuck. Number 3 in my top 5. Chuck D of PE for sure. No doubt. Chuck's still making music. And I like that. A lot of these older cats that was heavy in the game act like they can't make music no more. Like they shook. Oh, I'm 40 or 50. I lost my larynx, but larynx, I can't rap no more. What? Music don't have to be a young person's game only. Don't be scared. Come out the woodwork. You know what I'm saying? Like number 2. King's Dream 1, 2, and 3. You know who that is? That's right. Number 2 on my list. Nas. Nas. No doubt. There's no doubt. Still making music. Started out in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? It was written. Illmatic. Yo. I'm glad he ain't letting his age stop him from dropping new joints. Cause he got some fire out there still. All I need is one mic. Yo. Nas, once again, complete package. Fly. Now I don't know about his writing. I can't say if he writing his own stuff. That I would like that to be a prerequisite, like to my, but it's not that important. It's important. Like those who write their own joints, I think should get much more respect. They're the true artists. It's more than just standing up there and being able to flow and deliver the joints properly. But the message, you can hate me now, 'cause I can't stop now. Yeah. Ether? Rewind. He said the rhyme backwards. He started from the end and went back. All I need is one mic. Yo, look. Apparently a smart businessman doing his thing out there, but the voice, the delivery, the flow, unparalleled to the vast majority out there. Voice don't sound like a cat giving birth. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these dudes, some of these dudes y'all just think is at the top. If you just listen to their voice voices is whack. Anyway, DMX, Tupac, Chuck D, Nas, voices made for the game. Voices made for hip hop. No doubt. Yo, before I drop this number one, some of y'all gonna judge me. The second I say this name, some of y'all gonna be like, this mother, he's crazy. You just don't agree with it. Because all the reasons that I mentioned earlier, it's all relative to the individual. Right? We can all argue this all day. There's some popular consensus, like I said, Jay-Z, Drake and them, a lot of they all the number one, a lot of they top joints. The number one rapper, the GOAT, greatest of all time thus far to me, is LL Cool J. And I can hear the boo, boo. Hold up. Excuse me. LL Cool J. And you say, yo, Mike, how in the world is LL Cool J number one? Well, I'll tell you. Diversity in catalog is the number one reason for me LL Cool J is number one. He got the voice, he got the look, he got the style, the flavor, you know what I'm saying? And yo, L, if this happens to reach you, I know you got at least another double album in you. Don't be scared, man. I know you're doing that TV thing. I don't know if you're still rocking movies, but yo, don't let your age stop you from dropping new joints. At least one more album, man. Do that. Surely you're still interested. Funny songs. Socially conscious songs. Songs for the ladies. Party songs. Songs for my hard rocks. Full spectrum. With flavor. You heard what I'm saying? Full spectrum. Catalog is crazy. Dear Yvette. dear Yvette. That's a lie. Yo, songs, yo, Candy. 4, 3, 2, 1. What? Cereal, Milky. Yo, I'm jingling, baby. Go ahead, baby. Yo. Now, you know, airplay, listening time is precious, right? It's only 24 hours in a day. We can only listen to so many songs at a time, right? And there's always new stuff coming out. So people forget about this stuff. Like, it's dudes, like, young dudes out there, LL Cool who? Who is that? They don't even know who LL is. Now, when I did this list, I truly went from today, cause, yo, the baby, Lil Baby, baby, all the babies, you know, and young this, young that, and Uzi, and this, you know, yo, I'm trying not to laugh. Look, I'm not knocking the young people out there. You know, I still feel very young. I still bump a lot of the new joints that drop. You know what I'm saying? So it's not an age thing for me, is what I'm saying. But LL, you know, and just for the record, 90s music, right? 80s, 90s. It was harder to make a song then. Now, it's lazy. It's all computerized. Now dudes got AI writing songs for them. Yeah. And, you know, it's a canned computerized beat. There's another reason why I said Black Thought is on the Mighty Mighty Rules crew playing instruments. People say, man, yo, Mike, you just, oh, man. No. It's just a different type of talent to press a few buttons and lay this track and lay another track and synchronize them and boom, you got a song. Versus playing them keys. Or really rocking a drum. You know what I'm saying? Rocking that guitar. That's talent. That's a deeper talent. Now these digital producers, these digital gangsters out here that's doing it, I'm not saying it don't sound good. It sounds good. All I'm saying is seemingly it takes a lot less talent to make a song these days than it did back in the day. LL's number one above all else because he's got the complete package and the range of his catalog is crazy. Subject matters, like I say, he got all the whole joints. So shout out, big ups to Uncle L for being number one on my top 5 list. It was made with much thought, scrutiny, and from me. You know what I'm saying? I hope that you feel me on this. I know a lot of you won't. That's fine. Hit me up. What's your top 5? What's your top 5 rappers of all time? I would love to know. And I know if 1,000 of y'all send me your top 5, the same people probably gonna be on it. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just out the loop, maybe. I'm just different. You know what I'm saying? And it's all okay. Your top 5 don't have to be my top 5 and vice versa. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? Even though your top 5 is whack. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. Relax. Slow down. Relax. So But let me know your top 5. Hit me up, Mike'sOpinionShow@gmail.com. You can email me on any of the socials. Contact me any way you want. But I'd really like to know what your top 5 is. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I love music. There's a song called I Love Music. Look it up. It's a good song. It should be in everybody's playlist because it's all about music. I can't remember if I believe it's the OJs. Maybe. Look it up. I love music. Anyway, as always, I hope you're okay. I hope you're doing well. And if you're not, I hope you find a pathway to okay. And I hope you end up better than okay. I hope you end up great. You know what I'm saying? Because I want everybody in the world to be okay. And I'm not ashamed to say that. I'd like us all to be good. Enjoy your music out there. And, you know what I'm saying? Long live hip hop. Hip hop is 50 years old, y'all. And, that's what's up. I'm Mike. This is the Mike's Opinion Podcast. Thank you so much for listening and watching.
Thank you so much for listening to Mike's Opinion. Logic Unleashed.